Holy crap, the new intro doesn't actually make us feel like we just like we're in a car crash when it ended. Apparently,
yeah, but you played it wrong. You played it wrong. You were supposed to upload it as a file, not play it in the little mini screen.
I did. I uploaded it as a file, dude, just like the old one. It's in the video clips on StreamYard, but apparently, for whatever reason, StreamYard decided to show it in the little box, which is fine. But
it's probably because whoever edited that shit is a moron or something.
Whatever, you know. Ooh, Yozik says Lightning for Liberty After Dark over on Telegram. And yeah, by the way, guys, welcome to. We have no idea what the fuck we're doing. We're just here. We're talking about Lightning. It's gonna be one of those episodes. Everything's been crazy. I've been busy as shit. I've been running around getting everything together. They've recently come and kind of joined me in Texas. They're about 40 miles away from me right now. We're so close, but so far.
I can almost reach out and touch you.
Oh man. Aaron was talking about, we got Scrambling says Pickle Pete predicts it's going to be a hell of a show. Pickle Pete might be wrong, but I mean, hey, there's hope. Aaron commented a little bit ago over there on Telegram too. She asked if we were going to be huddled up on the same screen for once. Like, not today. We just
dude, but I'm
a little bit tight.
Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to. We're going to move here, I think, tomorrow afternoon, and then probably I'm going to set up my outside studio.
Right.
And once that gets set up, we could do some really cool stuff outside.
Rolling into deer season, I don't know for sure how it'll work, if I can zip over there or whatnot for a thing, but we'll make it work one way or the other. And hell, I don't think that comes into that. I might have to fucking record a couple of little clips about my shit and be like, here, Brian, go run Lightning for Liberty. Here's my stuff, you know?
We can do that
one way or another. If we got to fucking milk it through for a couple of weeks or something, we'll make it happen. But anyway, so there's been some cool shit going on, it sounds like, in the Lightning world. I know there were some articles. There's been some chatter. If you're not in Lightning for Liberty, the Telegram group, you should go there. You can find it, literally, Lightning for Liberty on Telegram. Or go to lightning4liberty.com, and it'll just send straight to the group. So go join it. Check it out. It's a cool bunch of group of people. If you got questions on Lightning, it'll tell you about it. Also, hey, thank you for whoever tipped our Albi account. For all the people who have followed on Found and everything. People actually listen and appreciate. That's awesome. And I actually remembered today to put up the little value for value QR up there as well. And there's all the tip links and everything too. I realized today, I don't think I ever put together one of the fancy, like, itty bitty tipping trees for Liberty. I need to do that. Didn't have time to do it before the show. But I was like, well, fuck, I never did that. I should do that. So that's been a thing that's I've done a few of now, but
I mean, man, you're just like slacking completely. It's
I mean, totally. You know, I don't ever do anything. I just kind of sit around and talk shit all day. I just talk shit on Telegram all day long. That's all I do.
Sit around with your finger in your belly button, pondering Lightning is all you do, and you never do anything about it. So
yeah, pretty much. I sit around with my finger up my ass. I make sausage after I wash my hands, and then I see comments on Telegram. That's really it. It's my whole life.
Wouldn't it just be more convenient to stick the sausage in your ass and use your fingers to make more sausage?
Yeah, but I don't want to eat the sausage afterwards.
Well, no, that's why you make more.
Oh, well, I mean, it makes sense.
You have a designated butt sausage.
Dude, I don't have that big a finger. I don't have sausage fingers. My fingers are not that big.
Can you make them whatever size?
Well, I could make smaller sausages, but they were a pain in the ass. I
think smaller sausages would be less of a pain in the ass.
A pain to make, less of a pain. Wow, okay, that went off the rails really quick. Anyway, folks.
Feel free to clip that on Fountain.fm or any of the other Podcast 2.0 Value for Value Exchange podcast players.
If you want more content like that, join us on the after party at 6:00.
Oh, this is Lightning for Liberty. I'm sorry, I'm out of line.
Exactly. Oh, damn. Oh, you can't even like. Well, I guess you did come from a different time zone, didn't you, when you zipped over here?
No.
No, because you were in Mississippi before this.
Yeah. We never made it to Eastern.
Right. So have you guys had a chance to use like lightning on the road at all and do anything fun with that while you've
I did at SRF quite a bit. I think we talked about that.
I remember, we talked about that a little bit right after you got back.
Other than that, I really Fold. I use Fold for
Fold.
almost all our transactions on the road as far as gas, groceries.
Right.
I've been doing all of that because Corey is like swamped at work because I'm a slacker, like house bitch, and she's working her ass off, so I do everything else. So I go do all that stuff.
It's okay to be the housewife. It's all right. It's all good.
I mean, I really enjoyed it the last time we went through this phase in our marriage, and she actually was upset when I got a job. So I'm good at it. But I went.
Well, the nice thing is you got a small house to keep up too. So it's not like you're trying to clean a 3,000 square foot giant mansion or some bullshit.
Well, right. I don't have the farm chores or anything, so that really opens up the time for the content creation and everything. And I've been diving into Lightning and messing around with it. One of the projects I've been working on and thinking about is doing a side-by-side comparison of some sort of crowdfunding. I was thinking about, so I have a list of items that I need to buy, like that I'm going to buy anyway. Like, so this isn't like I can't afford them, I'm not going to get them, blah, blah, blah. This is something I'm going to buy anyway. It's more of an experiment to maybe get a little discount. I'm not expecting any of them to get fully funded, but holy shit, if they do, that's cool. But what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put them up because I have a plugin right now that does crowdfunding through, for a sale item. Like I can put an item up and it can get crowdfunded already using US dollars. So I'm going to install also the Albi extension or Albi plugin into my website and do a mirror of that using a Lightning crowdfunding application through Albi and see which one, if either, work at all. And do kind of an A/B comparison with availability of funds to be donated.
Yep, that could definitely work. Now I know that Albi extension will do something similar, but it kind of depends on how you want to do the crowdfunding thing. And they may have changed it up since I've really got a chance to sit there and play with it too. There may be
I was thinking it would be like a reverse. I know that they have the crowdfunded paywall applications, so I could just make the page opening the crowdfunding of the item. So that's
totally possible.
Okay, I set it at 100,000 sats because the item cost 100,000 sats, and when it gets crowdfunded, the page opens up and I get to buy it. Or
you could do that too. Also on WooCommerce, there are crowdfunding plugins that will work well with that. I have one on the Renegade Butcher page, and then you can always set up a payment portal that is Lightning based. There's a couple of those out there too. So then basically it'd be like a WooCommerce item. So it really just depends. Do you want to integrate it as part of your shop? Do you want to try to make it a separate page type thing where it's its own deal? There's a lot of different ways you could go about it.
Well, I could A/B test it like that. And
you could try to do it both ways.
The Lightning would be independent. It would just be its own page. It wouldn't be tied to WooCommerce, and it would have like the one click through Albi or like a pay button. So it's not going through all the WooCommerce backend shit. It's just like its own independent and see what happens and just flesh it out. And I mean, like I said, I don't expect it to work, but if I get some data and feedback for future use, that's all I'm kind of looking for.
Exactly. And Jared from Limited Supply Design over there in Telegram was saying he's trying to join the Telegram stream, but hasn't had luck. So I tried to direct him to YouTube for now. But Telegram's been buggy lately, I guess, with the streams. A few people have had issues with that. I've noticed a couple different channels. I think they did on yours the other day too.
K-Bonk had trouble this morning on mine.
Yeah, so. I think it might be a Telegram bug, but yeah, it is what it is. Part of technology. But yeah, no, the crowdfunding thing is cool as shit to me too, because there's so many different ways that can be used.
Yeah, did you start the stream? Yeah, you started it. It's there.
I started the Telegram stream. It should be streaming to it.
I can't join either, so I think it's a Telegram.
It must be a Telegram thing. Damn. K-Bonk, hey, says yo. Hey,
What's going on, K-Bonk?
glad
You
joined
stole
us.
my episode. You stole my episode topic today when you posted that article just
Yeah.
right away. You sniped me. You posted it, and
Good
I sent
job.
Josh a message immediately. I was like, "Yo, that's exactly what I was going to bring up tonight." So thanks for prefacing that, my man.
Well, hey, speaking of that, what the hell was K-Bonk talking about for the people who are listening on the audio and the people that are maybe not
So
Telegram?
K-Bonk posted a story about out of South Africa. So picking here, let me pull up the article.
Sweet,
And I could probably share it here if you
show
want
it up there.
to.
I'll put it up.
Let me see how I get it up here.
Okay,
Still getting new at this.
Appreciate the participation.
Anyway, it is a South Africa, a story out of South Africa. So there was a grocery store in South Africa. There you go.
There we go. All right, cool.
Called Pick and Pay. And they've been trying to integrate Bitcoin into a payment option, like kind of behind the scenes for the last 5 years. And I had heard about this before. They launched it in like one store initially, and then a couple, and then rolled it back just to the one because Bitcoin's slow and Bitcoin is expensive to buy an Apple in South
walk
Africa.
up to a register and pay with on-chain in Bitcoin.
Right. So it's been like 5 years in the making that they've been doing this kind of in the background, but just realizing that they couldn't make it work with Bitcoin. And now that Lightning is here, they've gone ahead and now they're going to accept Bitcoin in all the stores throughout the country of South Africa because of Lightning. And the way I found this was I was on TikTok this morning doing a little research and shit, and a video came up.
Research, eh?
Yeah. And a video came up, and it was like 5 or 6 kids in South Africa walking into a grocery store and picking up fruit and vegetables, going to the cashier, and she scanned them. They pulled up a QR code on like the little credit card machine where you usually use your credit card. QR code came up on that. The kid scanned it with his phone, and boom, he bought his Apple with Bitcoin, and it was fantastic. And I got excited when I saw it and looked into it a little bit after that video. Like for 5 minutes, I was reading about it, and I was like, "Oh shit, I got all my stuff I want to talk about tonight." And then K-Bonk dropped it in the thing, and I was like, "Oh shit."
Okay, Bob says Bitcoin just dropped to 20. Dropped shit, dude. It's been down to like 19 a couple of. It's floating in that 19 to 21 region. You know, we're at that point. Buy some shit.
It ain't gonna matter. It's gonna be a part of a percentage at this point.
Yeah, if you have available funds and you're not putting them into Bitcoin right now, you just hate. You know.
Yeah, and I think I announced my plan.
Dumping it right now, you know.
I think I announced my plan that you ruined all my fun on too.
Sorry, yeah, I didn't ruin it.
It was I was going to take all my fold rewards every month. I was going to transfer them into a wallet that I didn't have access to. Well, I had access to, but that I wasn't checking. It wasn't going to be installed on anything. And I was going to let it accumulate for like over 2 years and then look at the balance after that. But yeah, it's man, Josh is like, you know that it just keeps telling you how much rewards you've earned over time in your wallet. And I'm like,
damn it.
Cool. That's cool, dude. Thanks. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So appreciate that.
I didn't know that until, right around the time you were talking that I cashed out my first month's rewards. Finally opened some up. And I'm like, let's see how this works. I didn't realize that they actually send it to you on chain too. It's not actually, you're getting Satoshis, but they send it on chain, which is fine. I'm not getting.
And they do it once a week, I think is what it said.
I think it's once a week or once a month.
Yeah, you can withdraw them after they've been in your wallet for a month. They give 30 days before the chargebacks,
or whatnot.
And then so when you request funds, they do a batch withdrawal once a week, and I think that's how they can do it on chain. Like they accumulate all the orders, and I think mine did 2 days later.
It would have been fun to do it blind, like the plan you had and everything. I still think maybe there'd be a way to do it, but I don't think you can get around the fact that Fold's going to tell you how much lifetime you've earned.
Right.
So.
I think the only thing I can do is start throwing QR codes out there to like donate, so I can donate. I'm opening this wallet in 2 years. I have no idea how much is going to be in it.
Yep.
Follow at mysterywallet.com or something.
Right. Oh shoot, the Lots of Sats project.
It's like a treasure chest.
It could be. K-Bonk was talking about great app for the QR codes too. I don't know if he was talking about an app in specific or if he was asking a question about it, but as far as reading QR codes, if you know it's a Lightning QR code or whatnot, open up your Lightning wallet and scan it. But if you're not sure, and if it's a code like the one we got up there, it actually has Lightning embedded in the code. If you scan it with your phone camera, it's either going to take you to a website or you're going to see like an LN URL or LNBC long pile of bullshit. And you'd be like, well, let me open this with something else. I want to say though, hey, look, it does it. I want to say
on-chain rewards from Fold. So
nice.
If you hear people talking about Fold and you think it's bullshit, I just withdrew like over $30, and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
He's talking about kids using the QR to buy their apples. Okay, anyway.
Oh yeah. That's just a populated invoice that they're running.
Right.
I'm guessing they're using like Strike or something. Or no, it said in an article. If you want to talk for a second, I'll look and see who their pay market was.
Sweet. Yeah, I was just going to look too and see where I'm at on 2. Nowhere near like some of y'all ballers yet, but 120,000 sats so far. So that's about $56 in just free Bitcoin that I've used it lightly. Like I've been using it for my Amazon purchases and stuff like that, and gas and stuff occasionally here and there. I've had some good spins, but $56 in a couple of months of Bitcoin I would have never had isn't anything to fucking sneeze at. And I'm spending money I'm gonna spend anyway. So we talk about Fold a lot. You're dumb if you don't use it. Let's see here.
I don't know where this was. Electrum and Crypto Convert during the pilot program.
Okay.
So
Electrum's pretty decent. Electrum's a trickier one to use. It's almost like managing a node. At least when I've done it on the computer.
Well, I'm guessing Electrum teamed up with Pick and Pay, and they have one of their reps managing the whole thing.
I bet Electrum is basically running the backbone for the retailer, and like anything else, anybody can use whatever wallet they want.
And then that Convert Pay, I think it's called Convert Pay. I think they do that. I think they're the portal that the Crypto Convert. I think they're the portal that allows you to use.
They're probably doing something that's allowing it to transfer to whatever fiat, for the company. Because I'm sure that they had to make that kind of work somewhere on paper. It's probably less of an accounting nightmare. And just
is that a convert to fiat? Or is that a convert where you can use multiple cryptos on the way in, and it all just gets transferred in Lightning, and then accumulates to one on-chain transaction to Bitcoin, and then gets transferred into fiat if they need it.
Makes sense.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't look in that close. I didn't get that far into it.
Right. Well, hell no. I have been trying to keep up with stuff, and I've been failing at it. All I've mostly caught is headlines, but I did see Albi is really cool. If you haven't signed up with them or whatnot, go subscribe to like their Albi Buzz. It's basically their newsletter. You get it like once a month, and they've got some cool shit. They've got a real good PR team. It's really well put together, and they keep you up to date on the new shit they're doing. And they're always doing new cool shit.
They respond to you and they talk to you, and you can join their Telegram chat, and they'll work with you. Like you work directly with one of their developers to work on a project you were working on. Yeah. I was just looking into, so I was searching for the user guide for the WordPress plugin that we were talking about earlier. And I got diving into the developer side of their resource guides. And there's like basic tutorials on how to make your first Lightning web app. And
well, all of their stuff is completely open source. You can go online and see the entire code of the Albi extension.
Right. I'm just saying that they have tutorials that explain how to fucking do it too.
Yeah. No, 100%. They've got great tutorials on it. It was really cool. So Boomi, B-U-M-I, I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced. I think that's how people have said it. I was on one of their calls one time just to listen in and hear what they had going on. And he's cool as shit. He's in the Lightning for Liberty Telegram group. He pops in and comments occasionally. And he's one of the head developers over there. And he was the guy I was working with a lot when I was trying to figure out the shit that kind of led to the itty bitty tips thing.
Right.
And super cool guy. I ended up talking to him at first because he was trying to put the WordPress thing out there. And I was like on board. I'm like, dude, I use WordPress for all kinds of shit. Let me try it out. So I think I was one of the guys that he was going back and forth with the most. Like, I immediately ran into problems, and so we bounced back and forth on them. And I think over like a 3-day time span, he did like 5 different iterations of trying to reprogram shit to make it work for me.
Oh yeah,
that's super helpful from a developer side.
This is the one that crashed my site, isn't it? I'm gonna have to figure that shit out. I know I did something wrong with it.
When you first turned on, yeah, okay, but they're also like 5 fucking like subversions away from that.
Yeah, probably.
It was probably something to do with your version of WordPress, and you probably got upgraded to 6.1 recently. I'm guessing all of my shit's been coming in. Like, oh, you're upgraded to 6.1. And I'm like, well, fuck. I hope it doesn't break anything, because I don't.
Well, right, yeah. I was just looking at it before the show, and it hasn't been tested on 6.1, and I got upgraded to 6.1. So I'm like, do I install it and go for it, or
give it a shot? Give it a shot. Make a backup, like anything else. But I think it'll be okay. It's a pretty simple plugin. I don't know why it crashed. It may have just not played well with another plugin you have. Sometimes you get that on WordPress.
I do have a lot of different payment plugins and shit like that, crypto plugins, and so who knows where that conflict was.
It could be. Well, one of the things I saw though in that recent Albi buzz that got put out, like I think yesterday, they partnered with, or they're integrating with. I had heard of it, like the name, but I didn't know anything about it before now. There's a protocol called Nostr, which is like Nostr, and it stands for like notes and stuff on a relay, or that's what they call it. Basically, the idea is it's kind of like the idea of the podcast 2.0, or what's a better allegory here? But it's decentralized. So think of like Odyssey, like blockchain, but social media. So like, how you go to Odyssey or whatnot, and you upload a video, you may have to upload a certain, or pay a certain amount of their token, basically, to put the video out there, because you need to put something into it. And they help, but they don't have bots and shit like that. Well, this protocol, the social media protocol, and I have barely started to dig in. Apparently, it's just the actual protocol itself. There's 2 or 3 different like web apps that you can use to integrate and like jump on to this decentralized protocol. They've enabled it so Albi can actually pay those things, but Albi also can use a Lightning wallet to like authenticate logging in and logging out. So you could basically, it seems to me almost like kind of like a Twitter-ish element type thing. I have barely even looked at it, but Enigma, Branel, and Astral are all ways that you can jump into it. So I haven't tried the Lightning side of it yet, but that's interesting, because anything that's to do with decentralized social media that can't be deplatformed in its blockchain, I'm all fucking ears. I don't know if it'll ever see a bunch of use, but maybe something I start looking into, like maybe I should be putting my content out here too.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm looking at, and stuff that I can just mirror places. Like that's the ticket for me. Mirroring content, an easy upload or whatever to that new platform, like Rumble. Like I signed up and then just linked it, and it goes there. Or
it's going to be an easy thing or whatnot. From what I can tell, I think it's one of those deals where you set up, like immediately when you open something up, you get your private and your public keys. Like, it's blockchain. And from there, I think you need to like actually make connections with people, from what I can tell, just what I've gathered. So it's almost like you kind of have to like know a guy, and they send you, here's my pub key, so I can become part of your network, kind of deal. I don't think it's so much of a
I got
going
something for
on.
K-Bonk down there, and his question.
Yeah, okay. So
he was
shoot.
wondering about Jack and Strike, and I think that has to do with affiliate stuff. I think they throttle him after he gets so many signups, so it's not worth his time to promote them.
I think you said something like it's about 10 per year. It's like 250 a year or some shit like that. That once you hit that point, they don't.
I think he mentioned it at some point that it's perfectly fine but
I listened to the Bitcoin Breakout yesterday, and I mean, he was talking about Strike as one of the easiest ways to, be able to do some of these different fun little things and fund it. So, Jack Mahlers he's talking about, not Jack Spearco. Okay, all right. Other Jack, too many Jacks. I don't know. I haven't followed Jack Mahlers that much lately. I mean, I'm so far behind on some shit like that.
I think he's probably just moved on to something else. Like
probably. I mean, kind of like thank fuck old Elon. They're moved away from PayPal. Fuck that whole thing.
Something.
I get away from it too.
I think it's just it is what it is at this point. Like.
Probably. Yeah.
It works. So there's just people that are now cogs that are just maintaining and improving slowly. He doesn't need to be there to be that.
They've got programmers and developers to do whatever they need to do to kind of polish the wheel and make sure things keep rolling and whatnot. So
yeah,
I don't know, but I mean, at that point, you can't really promote it too much more than where it is. It's kind of its own thing now.
Right. Yeah. He might be out working on huge deals in different countries because isn't that his deal? He's always out. Seems to be out recruiting new governments to let him operate in their territories and shit like that, making videos like that. I never really followed him all that much, but he's an interesting character for sure.
If you happen to know Jack Mahlers and talk to him or whatnot at some point, just ask him why the Renegade Butcher can't deposit more than $10 a month on Strike. Why do you hate him? I mean, I love the platform. I just can't fucking use it.
Yeah, next week when I have my conference call with him, I'll ask him.
Right, exactly. I mean, I've talked to their support guys, and they were just kind of like, "Well, yeah, our system kind of automatically adjusts those limits based on your activity and whatever." And I'm like, "Well, how the fuck am I going to get more activity if I can't put fucking money in there?"
Oh yeah, that's right. They're going to do a credit card, debit card thing. It still says I think it still says in the app that it's available. So.
Available, yeah. I don't know. I mean, that would be cool. The more things we can get like that, the better. Oh yeah. I think we talked about it last week a little bit, but I played with it a tiny bit. It's pretty simple, but yeah, Cash App's actually accepting Lightning now. It's actually send and receive. It's not just you can pay a Lightning invoice with Cash App. You can fucking make a Lightning invoice with Cash App, and people could pay you Lightning to your Cash App account. So, or you could move funds into Cash App from a Lightning wallet without having to move it to on-chain first. That's handy. So, and they have a debit card. Yep, there it is.
Can you scan that through the thing? Can you hold it up?
I don't know. I tried to scan it through. I think it's going to be blurry enough, and there's a little bit of glare on your screen. But let me try here. Let's see. Let me open my Cash App and see. Oh yeah, it's a lot clearer there. Hold on, baby. Let's do this.
Anybody in the audience that wants to Cash App me, go ahead and scan that. Send whatever you want. You can do it in Bitcoin, Lightning, Cash, like turtle shells, silver, gold, copper, propane, gasoline, water, HipCamp, Hip Cash. Jesus Christ, dude! How long does it take you to open your fucking Cash App?
I don't know, right? It's not like fucking let me do it. Oh, here we go. I got to find my shit. I wasn't in Bitcoin.
Did you need to sign up or what?
No, yeah, I did. I totally just signed up for Cash App now. Let me try to see if I can get it to not be blurry. Holy shit! It just pulled it up. The Lots Project.
Woo 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 woo!
Sweet.
Fill that bitch up.
But you also, if you click on that QR, it gives you an on-chain Lightning that you can just send to somebody. If you have to actually click the QR. That was what fucked with me for a while. I was like, where do I find this? Click on the QR and you've got your options. And you can put in an amount first if you want to generate a specific amount for a Lightning invoice, which is cool as shit.
Wait. K-Bong says that Jack Mahler contacted him on Bluebird, like on a bus.
Like, is Bluebird another social media we don't know about, or did Jack Mahler show up on a bus?
Did he get on like a Bluebird transit bus and contact you and reach out to you and touch
not
you?
working for him. Maybe he might have. Ooh, where did the Jack Mahlers touch you? Jack, if you're watching this show,
tell the court where the Jack Mahlers touched you on the bus.
Somebody clip that on Fountain.
Oh, no. Twitter. Oh,
Bluebird. Okay, I got you.
I get it.
Down with you kids and your fucking social media lingo these days.
Kids
got nicknames for.
How old is K-Bong?
I don't know. He's probably older than me. These days, fucking nicknames for your social medias.
Reach out and touch me now.
Reach out and touch it now.
All right. Well,
we'll wait for the after party.
I gotta take a leak and get ready for the after party. We're at a half hour.
Yeah,
I think
we're
63.
What 63 what? 63 what?
63
he asking for 69
months
now or what?
63 months.
Oh, 63 months. Okay.
5 months, 3 years. 5 years, 3 months.
6 more to the magic. Fucking scrambles. Oh boy.
Did you eat your wings today? Did you eat your wings today, Josh?
Fuck no. It's not October anymore. My name doesn't have a Y in it anywhere. So I know what month October is, and I know we're in November. I'm going to take my sub victory and roll with it. Okay. I didn't eat the most wings, but I had the most wings of anybody who didn't take a penalty. So I'm happy with that.
Do you get a Bitcoin reward for that?
I get nothing for that. I get nothing but a deep-seated hatred for chicken wings for the next probably 6 months. That's my reward.
I've never experienced a deep-seated hatred for chicken wings.
Have you eaten 265 chicken wings in a month? Like because you had to, or you felt like
I've eaten like 65 chicken wings in a sitting.
Right. No, I average 7.5 a day for 30 days. But my last day, just because I had to beat Rachel. I had 18 the last day. The day when I came over there and saw y'all, I had eaten my 18th wing like half an hour before.
That's impressive.
I mean, I'm surprised I was actually walking. Fuck.
I can't do it anymore. But yeah, when we were in college, we would go like on Wednesday nights, we would start at the Radisson happy hour. And that was like our all you could eat wing buffet. And then we would go across the street to the Hooters happy hour, which was like another hour all you could eat wing buffet. Yep. And then we would go drink for like 5 hours, and then we go back to Duff's, and they had like a late night happy hour where it was like nickel wings.
Right. Yeah. They used to be cheap, like $19 for 100 wings. Yeah. Now they're like fucking, you're lucky to find them for like $3 a pound.
Oh, I remember nickel wing night when I was a kid, or penny wing night. Penny wing night, yeah. you never saw. That was like when they were almost rancid, and they cooked them extra good.
Man, with the price right now, the only way I was able to do it was the fact that I got that little fucking air fryer at the shop, and I was there every day and made it for lunch. You know, right. That's the only reason I was able to pull off. I was paying them. So like one time during the whole thing, I stopped at old Buffalo Wild Wings and got that, and I regretted it because the air fryer shit was way better. Like I didn't realize it's been a long time since I've had good chicken wings.
I actually hate Buffalo Wild Wings. Being from Buffalo.
Yeah, I get you. I feel you.
Well, I went there the first time in Minnesota. Like I had never been to one. I went to one in Minnesota, and I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
I mean, it's kind of like I like the atmosphere. It's kind of a cool place. I don't mind stopping in and having a beer, but their wings suck. Honestly, you know, if somebody from Buffalo Wild Wings is watching this, they're totally not tipping us. So, but
your wings fucking suck.
Your wings suck. I'm sorry. You cook them like
maybe leave the tips on them, and they might look funny, and at least you got an excuse why they taste like shit.
You don't have to cook chicken to the internal temperature of Satan's asshole. Okay, I don't want. Seriously, the reason you have 47 fucking sauces is because your wings are so goddamn dry. You got to have something on them. Anyway,
I think you're onto something there, son. But when you have your wings so rancid that you're about ready to throw them out, you got to cook them that high to kill all the shit that's in them.
That's true. That's true. And when most of your guys, by the time you get your wings, you've already had about 3 fucking tall glasses of beer in you. They don't taste as bad then, So.
All right, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I gotta get this audio uploaded before the after party. So,
hey, if anybody knows anybody looking to get into crypto and they need some help and a step-by-step PDF, they can head to the lotsproject.com, and under Connect, there's a crypto ebook. You throw your email address in, you get it in your email. It's very beginner. If you're listening to this show and use Lightning, you probably don't need this PDF. But if you know anybody, send them over and have them done.
It's easy walk. Yep. And he does it with a couple different wallet snaps and stuff. So super cool. But yeah, so go check it out. For my thing, go check out the itty-bitty.tips. I've been doing a bunch of premium ones for a few folks that it's kind of like a link tree type thing. Got one for Brian. You can check his out. Lots at itty-bitty.tips. Jared from Limited Supply Designs got one not too long ago. You can check his out, lsd.tips. But check him out if you want to tonight. He's joining us on the after party here in a bit. And I think him and I are going to have some discussions on maybe some interesting Lightning type shit when it comes to like printed merchandise. So that might be a cool topic to join in. Check it out. If you like that, look up the UTG after party. So going to go ahead and zip out of here, folks, get this thing uploaded. But thanks everybody for tuning in and listening. And sorry, Telegram sucks, but here we are.
Have a good
night.
All
right. Join us. Listen to this on fountain.fm.
And all the other podcasts.